Okay, guys, I'm going to give y'all three more Bible stories. The first one is going to be coming from Luke. Now, let me set the stage for you. It's going to be in Luke 14. We're going to start off at Luke 16, but let me set the stage for you. Guys, he is at a Pharisee's house, hanging out with him on the Sabbath, eating and telling people about the kingdom of heaven. As they're sitting there, one of the guys at the table, after he'd done giving about 2 or 3 parables, said to him, "Blessed is he who shall eat bread in the kingdom of heaven." Okay? Now, Jesus turns back around and says to him, describing the kingdom of heaven and trying to make sure he gets where he's coming from, he says, "A certain man gave a great supper and invited many. Sent his servant out at supper time to say to those who were invited, 'Come on in, supper's ready.' But they all with one accord began to make excuses. First said to him, 'I have bought a piece of ground and I got to go see it.' The other one, he asked to be excused. Then the other one said, 'I just bought 5 yoke of oxen and I'm going to test them. I need to be excused.' Still another said, 'I have married a wife, therefore I cannot come.' So the servant came and reported these things to his master. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets, the lanes of the city, and bring in here the poor, the maimed, the lame, and the blind.' And the servant said, 'Master, it is done as you have commanded, and there is still room.' Then the master said to the servant, 'Go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say to you, that none of those men who were invited shall taste my supper.'" How many people you know there's yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Y'all figure that one out for yourself. Now, since we're thinking this could be close to end times, ladies and gentlemen, I want to read the story from you. Read the story from you. I want to read the story for you of Matthew and 20. I want to read the story for you in Matthew 25 when Jesus is talking about when he comes back. So listen to this and see what y'all think about this. We're going to be at Matthew 25:31. "And when the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the holy angels with him, then he will sit on his throne of glory, and all the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate them one from another as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats." Are you seeing a pattern here? There's a separation. People are having to make choices. Their choices mean something. Their choices are personal, and their choices are going to get them separated either one way or the other. Okay. "And he will set the sheep on his right hand, and the goats will be on his left. And the king will say to those on his right hand, 'Come, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.' Now listen to this. 'For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. And I was in prison, and you came to me.' Now the righteous will answer him, saying, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and come to you?' And the king will answer and say to them, 'Surely I say to you, inasmuch as you did to one of the least of these, my brethren, you did to me.' Then he will also say of those on the left hand, 'Depart from me, you are cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not take me in. I was naked, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not visit me.' Then they will and then they will answer him, saying, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry, thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister to you?' Then he will say unto them, 'Assuredly, I say to you, inasmuch as you did not do to one of these, you did not do to me. And these will go away to everlasting punishment, but the righteous to everlasting life.'" Okay, so we know what it's going to look like when Jesus comes back. There's going to be a lot of separation. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Now, this is where everybody likes to be, in Revelations. We're going to be in Revelations 3. We're going to start at Revelations 3:15. I know your works. You are not neither cold nor hot. I wish you were hot or cold. So then, because you were lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you say, I am rich and have become wealthy, and I have need of nothing. Sound familiar? And do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. I counseled you to buy from me gold refined in the fire, that you may be rich, and white garments, that you may be clothed, that the shame of your nakedness, in other words, you're already naked, may not be revealed, and anoint your eyes with eye salve, that you may see. In other words, you blind. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Therefore be zealous and repent. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him and him with me. To him who overcomes, I will grant to seat with me on my throne, as I also overcame and sat down with my Father on his throne. He who has an ear, let him hear to what the Spirit says to the churches. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting freaky. When Facebook is censoring someone like me, I put all kinds of stuff on Facebook and social media that should have got me banned. So, when I post a meme with a quote from Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi propaganda minister, about a lie, telling a lie big enough and repeating it enough, it eventually becomes the truth, gets me banned on Facebook. Guys, it is time to stand up and take this stuff seriously. I hope y'all like the videos. I'm going to keep doing this because, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to keep preaching now until either Jesus comes back or this whole thing falls through. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, welcome. You have made it through Facebook's filters and seeing my videos. If not, I love you anyway, and hopefully one day we'll see each other in heaven. Otherwise, peace out.